So, come into standing position first. You want your feet together, please. And turn your toes out for me. And then take the heels in line so your second and third toe tracks with the knees and hips, yeah? We'll pull that middle in nice and tight. Set the shoulders, relax them back and down. I just want you to start with a little bit of a head movement. So you're going to drop your head and round up your upper back. Then you're going to lift your head, squeeze the blades and lift the chest. Yeah, so you're ready? Drop the head, round up your upper back. Separate the blades, lift up, squeeze the chest. So, mobility is on the agenda, yeah? And getting warm as we lift up and down. I thought one or two might have been in garden this morning. Why are you not in your gardens? Okay, last one. Let's just make it into a little bit of a shoulder roll. So roll the shoulders up, back and down. And then change direction. So you might be a bit tight there today, might be a bit stiff, you might have slept funny, you know, etc, etc. You might have done some shoulder work in other sessions or at home. So let's get just eased off a bit, yeah? So let's go into the right arm only and just circle it back. So it lifts up and it goes back, yeah? But then what I want you to do is get your left arm and bring it forward as your right arm goes back. So just a little bit of thinking, yeah? Switch that brain on and away you go, yeah? So remember, one forward, one back, yeah? I'm seeing all sorts of different versions of that. Change direction. Such fun. And again, do it again. So same, get these arms moving. Get that range. Get them shoulders opening. Oh, stretching. Alright, relax the arms by the side now, okay? And just relax back into centre position. Okay, give me a big double arm lift up, and then open it out wide and relax your arms back down. So straight up, open out and relax down. So think of a nice big reach and open. Yeah. Then we've moved in a couple of different directions. Okay, give me one more. Now start to take an alternate step back. Any foot you like, yeah? You put your foot flat to the floor. And nothing changes with your upper body, yeah? Just focus on the feet for now. Now you've got that. The same arm, as whatever foot steps back. Give me a reach up. So put the foot flat and stretch high. Next time, make it a twist. Bring your arm about shoulder height and just start to unwind now. Right, give me two more. Lovely. Come back into centre for me now and just slide into an alternate side. Now, with the side bend, we just move side to side and the hand slides down towards the knee. Yeah? We're not forward and back, it's, like I said, it's just side to side, of course. Everything always comes back to centre position, so make sure second, third toe still knees, hips, yeah? Everything in line there. And then keep the side bend going, but just bring your arms up and off you go. So you're just getting that long reach now through your upper body as you drop side to side. Nice one. Let's do a few more. And relax your arms after this one back down by your side. Lovely. Give me a little release off side to side. Your twist, you don't have to go too big, yeah, just relax into it. I think we're ready to start moving our way through the rest of the body, yeah? So, from here, bring me into an alternate foot pedal. So you're just going to lift one heel, followed by the other. So all the weight pushes down into that foot that goes flat to the floor, and then you lift the opposite foot as high as you can get it to stretch, okay? So, excuse me. Sorry. So, what we'll bring to this now is a little bit more leg. So can you just start to bend your knees a little and sit your hips a little? So hips sit back, knees bend, posture stays up. Nice one. Okay, so this is settling in nice, yeah? And we're just introducing now a little bit of a squat. Now with the arms, start to bring a little bit of a running arm kind of thing, yeah? Just so we can make things clean, yeah? Now start to sit a bit deeper. I want us to feel our legs warming up. So really get the up and the down. Sink into that heel that goes down, yeah? Come on, get the hips and bum down. No use being up here. What's that going to do for you? Come on. Down. Down. Okay, stop. Just bring in a couple of knee lifts. So let's go knees. So when you sit your hips and bum back in the squat, you know, you are starting to just activate into the hip. But if we just give them a few lifts in a few different directions, we'll just make sure the hips are nice and warm then all together. So opposite arm, reach it up. So think nice long tall line. Imagine you're a puppet on a string, yeah? And somebody's got you pulled up. That's how I want you to be, yeah? That's it. Now, hold this one up, open it out to the side, come back in and reset. Now you don't have to go wide, remember? Wherever you can maintain, yeah, balance, and just get a little open here, yeah? So up, open, center down. Okay, come back into centre now. Lovely, well done. Now, just make sure you've got enough room to step forward, side and behind, okay? We'll do a forward lunge, to a side lunge and a reverse lunge. You ready? So just keep your hands by your hips for now and step to the front, then to the side and then to the back. Then change leg. So step to the front, step to the side, step to the back. Alright, so you got your direction. Now what do? We drop the back knee and keep the front knee out. Then we step wide, we bend the knee, sit the hip. And then you drop the back knee and keep the front knee out. So every time you lunge forward and back, your knee stays in line with your ankle on your front leg. On the side, it's going towards the toes. Now let's start to use some arms. So we can step in, no arms, step out, and step in, yeah. You got it? Forward, side, backwards, forward, side. Now start to think about getting a bit deeper. So really bend it and get down low. Open wide, sit the hip, bend that knee, yeah? You got it now? We'll go one more time through the circuit. And come back to centre. Well done. So hopefully we're feeling nice and warm now. We'll go into a little prep stretch. Everything in line with the roll down. Drop the chin, relax your shoulders. Tip from the hip. Soften your knees and roll down. Head tucks in and weight pushes forward. You're breathing
you're not holding your breath. So you've got the head towards the knees, you've got your body weight in front towards your toes, and you're just relaxing here in the stretch. You can feel the hamstrings in the back. Slowly back up.
And reset. Lovely. Okay, so let's just do it again, and we'll try and add a bit of direction. So when we go side, I'm going to get you to go side to side. When we go side to side, we're going to put both our hands at the ankle just for a second and pull on it slightly to bring your head towards the knee of the side you're on. Okay, so it'll just increase that little bit more stretch and that lengthen. Are you ready? So from here, drop the head, relax shoulders, and just settle on down as far as you can come from it. Really pushing into your stretch, tucking head, pressing weight forward. Don't hold your breath, keep breathing. Now start to take a little release side to side, and then start to take the hands to the ankle, pull on it, get your head to that knee. So take it across, grab ankle, pull in. So stage it through. Grab, pull, and release. Grab, pull, and release. Now hold back in the centre, big deep breath in and out. A little bit more into it. Hopefully now you're just a bit more eased off, you can get a bit more and just feel a bit more from the stretch, yeah? Then gently start to stand up. And you'll need to probably take your time, we've been down there about 4 hours. Yes, you know you've got it right when you're having to get back up funny, yeah? Well done, good. Get a drink, excuse me, and then come on down to the floor for me, yeah? So if you need to pop your cameras down now, pop them down. Excuse me, we'll be staying... Hold on. There we go. We'll be staying on the floor for now, yeah? So you can just put it somewhere permanently. Right. So on the agenda today, we're going to get some ab work, hip work, stability work, strength work, body weight resistance. All right. So hands coming under shoulders, please, and straighten the legs off now, and come up to a plank. So hands are under shoulders, body in a nice straight line, middle super tight. If you're not on the toes today, drop to the knees, and this is how you will hold your plank on your knees. Yeah, your knees are away from the hips. This is not a plank. Okay. So, just push off the toes and rock the body forward, and then reset. So I'm just getting a little bit of a wrist release for you. So push, and then come back. So you're not going backwards, you're only going back to your starting position, but you are going forward away from it. So go away and come back to where you started. That's it. Now, gently transfer your weight side to side, from one hand to the other. One hand to the other. That middle is staying tight. We're not dropping the hips. We're not lifting the hips. And stop. Well done. Sit back and have a little release off. Good job, guys. Just sit into a little child's pose for a second. So we're going into some mountain climber exercises, yeah, working core, upper body with the holding, yeah, body weight resistance. Anybody who has issues with wrists, you could always try fists, yeah. And if that's no good either today, at some point, if you need to, come down to elbows and take the load off altogether. So come back onto the hands. And again, if you're on knees today, when we do all the different knee movements, you guys will just focus on an external knee. Yeah. Because you're on the knees. Alright. So, here we go. Back to plank now. And I want you to come into that position again. So, shoulders just slightly over wrist, middle tight bum down. And really take your time to bring an alternate knee forward. Now, while you're taking your time, you'll notice you can really bring it far forward in between your arms. That's the target. It's got to come as far forward as far forward as it can go, without you moving your body. Yeah, no dropping hips or lifting bum. And then stop and take a quick shake off. Good, well done. Yeah? So you see the slow allows us to get more range, so we can really feel that ignition here. Now we'll stay slow and we're going to do knee to opposite elbow. Again, focus on range. A little twist through hip as that knee goes across. Ready? If you're on knees, you're still on the outside, yeah? Hands, legs, middles, set, let's cross. Knee to opposite, reset. Knee to opposite, reset. Go for the length, go for the range. And stop. Well done, check off. Okay, good. So again, could you feel as you were twisting, you could feel the waist just getting that activation because you're really extending your range because we're moving slow, yeah? Last one now, knee to same elbow. Okay, so are we ready? Again, nice and slow, and let's open out through those hips again. So reset, bum down middle tight, shoulders set back, let's go. Knee to same elbow, knee to same elbow. Take your time. And stop. Relax. Now sit back, take a stretch through. Well done, check off. Right. So, I think we need to make a combo with those moves, don't you? Yes, we do. So, we will do a rock forward and back, a side to side. Knee forward, knee twist, knee same elbow, knee same elbow. Yeah? 4 times through, that's all I'm going to get you to do because you've done a lot already. So, if you need to drop to knees, do 1 set toes, 1 set knees, that's fine, don't matter. Just keep that plank for me for this section. Is that a deal? Yes, come on then. So set, straighten, lock. Middle tight, everyone. Let's rock. So forwards and back. Now side to side. Now forward. Nice and forward. Yeah. Now twist. Go for the range. Extend it. Same. Back to beginning. Forward. Side. Knee. Bring it all the way. All the way. Twist it all the way. Now take it out. Right, that's 2 down, 2 to go. Ooh, there's a bit of resistance now. Hang in there. We're getting stronger together. Challenging it. Oh, you might even have a little shake on the arms coming. I know I have. One more time. Forward, back, side, side. And stop. Woo! Hey, well done. Nice work. Have a shake off, have a drink, and when you've done that, lay yourself on your back, please. Yeah, set yourself up laying. Well done. Told you it was a nice section, that, didn't I? Right then. So a bit of strength work now. With this, it's glute, back, hamstrings, core. And I'm going to get a bit of a movement around the legs as well, so a bit of hip. So the hips have done quite a lot already with that slow control mountain climber. Now we can do a little bit more with them, why not, yeah? So, relax your arms out wide and push your back down nice and flat and your middle is tight. Okay? And then I just want you to do a basic bridge. So heels towards bum, feet hip width, middle tight, push through your heels, lift your bum, roll up the shoulders. Sorry, roll up the spine, not the shoulders. Keep the head and shoulders down. Oh dear. And roll back down to the floor and we'll reset. Alright, do that again. Push through heels, lift up, come up nice and high to the bridge. And back down. Okay, so with this we can introduce a little bit of arm. So as you lift up, I want you to bring your arms in. And then as you come down, open out wide. So it's like you're doing a little bit of a chest fly. So slight bend at the elbows, push through heels, lift bum high. And then sit down and reset again. Again, push up. And back down. Nice one. Let's keep that going. Up and away. And back down. So just introducing a little bit of stretching here with the arms, yeah? We're getting that bum nice and high in our bridge. Our middle is nice and tight, yeah? So we'll just add a little bit more time in the air with this now. So hold this one up, let it go back behind you, your arms that is, then open them out wide, bring them back to centre, and then open up and relax back down to the floor. And again, push up, take them back, open wide, lift up, and then open out and lower down. Now, to get that little bit in around the hip, we've really got to push the hips high. So as you open the arms behind you, try and lift that little bit higher than where you've just gone, yeah? So you'll come up to the bridge, and then as you go back, push yourself higher up, and you'll feel into the quad and the hip a little bit more kicking in, yeah? That's what I'm looking for today, please, yeah? So keep that going. And, you know, we're settling into this nicely now. Middle is nice and warm because you're nice and tight in your middle. Legs are working hard, you're keeping that tension at the glute, yeah? You're breathing. You're never holding your breath, are you? No, we're not. And let's keep it going. How much longer though? We're just going to add one more little bit to this, just to get that bit more from it. And I'm going to bring in a leg lift, okay? So everyone, lift up to your bridge, yeah?
And as you're going to take your arms behind you, you're going to take one foot off the floor and extend it. Keep it there as you circle. Bringing the arms back in, put the foot back to normal, and then lower down and reset as one. So let's go through that again. Lift up to bridge, arms in. Extend back, take one leg off. Straighten it, yeah, keep it still as you circle up and put it down and then lower to the floor. Right, let's introduce that now. Now what we're looking for when that leg comes up, the bum naturally wants to drop, and it will do. Let's try and fight against that happening by really pushing through that supporting heel and lifting your bum nice and high. And you're just going to do this for a minute, okay? You've been doing a lot of bridges already, so you've got a lot of leg work kicking off already. Oh, your minute will start anytime now, yeah? Now. Keep it going. Now remember, when that leg, some of you are lifting it to ceiling. No guys, just keep it in line with your other leg. Yeah? So both knees stay in line with each other. Yeah? Don't take it to the ceiling. Okay? No, we've still got legs to ceiling. Do not take your leg to the ceiling. Please just keep it in line so that both knees are in line with each other. Yes? Thank you. No, don't lift it to the ceiling. Stop lifting it to the ceiling. Okay? Stop it. There we go. And you guys that are watching on demand, I hope that message came through as well for you guys if you were lifting it up. How are we doing for time? Oh, 10 seconds. 10, 9. What comes after 9? Keep going, it'll come to me. 6 now, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6. Bear with. Keep going. Now relax it down, well done. Give yourself a little hug. And exercise. Nice one, everyone. Okay, let's turn on to the front. Gently roll over. Now, the back, you'll probably have felt your back working quite a fair bit then, yeah? Because obviously we mentioned earlier, it's one of those secondary muscle groups. So the back's really warmed up now, the muscles are ignited, the glute muscles are ignited. So let's keep that theme going then with our back extensions. So come on down to your front. Bring your feet together for me. Okay? And just bring your arms out in front. Make a little V shape with them. Set the shoulders back and down and squeeze your bum tight. Take a deep breath in, let your chin and chest lift up. Exhale it out and lower to the floor. And again, deep breath in, lift up. And then breathe out. So chin and chest is lifting, glutes are clenched, and you've got your oxygen. Okay? That's first things first. Now, from here, start to let the arms, one at a time, lift off the floor. So you keep your shoulders set back and down. Especially when they're out in front, it'd be very easy to let yourself get a bit hunched up, and we don't want that, yeah? So make sure you keep your shoulders set back so you're not hunched up. Okay, so from here now, we'll just add a little arm movement. So add the other arm. Haha! Both arms. Now, just turn the hands around now for me, guys, so the thumb is pointed up and the fingertips are pointing forward. So you've always got your thumbs up to ceiling, yeah?
And you always keep them thumbs up so I know you're alive. Yeah. Okay, good. So we can feel now that that lower back's kicking in a bit more. Yeah. And we've not even lifted the legs yet. So with this upper body now, hold your next one up. You're in a V shape. I want you to pull back to a W shape. So bring your elbows right in to the ribs. Yeah? And you've got that little gap between your arms. Straighten back in front and then lower the body down. Let's do that again. Lift up, pull back, center, and lower down. The breathing pattern now. Breathing on the way up. Breathe out as you pull. Breathe in and then breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So the VW is targeting the upper back, the back of the shoulders. So really make sure you're getting that pinch at the blades as those elbows come in to create that V. Yeah? Create that W, sorry. Yeah? Alright? Now keep squeezing that bum. We want those glutes super ignited because the more they're ignited and switched on, the more we can access our back muscles. Everything's linked up, remember, so everything has to work and everything has to fire on all cylinders. The legs are getting a bit neglected. So an alternate leg, let's start lifting that, and that's just going to stay in the air. As you do it, the VW, yeah. So up, pull, center and down. Remember when we lift a leg, we're trying to get above the knee off the ground. It should just be enough for you to feel a little switch on your hamstring, yeah? And then once you feel it ignite the hamstring, when you lift that leg, you'll feel it a little bit more into your glute and lower back. Remember, don't lift your hips off the ground though. Oh God, I wish everybody had stopped shouting. Go on then, you can use both legs, you don't have to keep begging. Now you notice everything's lifting as one, it's easier to get up in it, so everything moves together. So if it's easier to get up, it's easier to get a bit higher, isn't it? Yes, Liam. So can we try and get a bit more out of that back extension? Please, thank you to you, please, kind regards. Yeah? So nice and high up into your extension. Pull it now, lift higher, higher, higher. Reset and lower. And I know things are going to be getting heavy. You're like, oh, it's burning a bit, Liam. I'm really getting that resistance. That's good. That's the position we need to be in, yeah? You don't want to finish this and think, well, I might as well have sat and watched Lorraine for the last hour or whatever's on at this time, yeah? Or you might have that on in background now. Either way, we're just going to a couple of more reps. Last one. Well done. Good job, guys. When you're ready, please push yourself up if you can. And just come up onto your hands and knees first. Take a little arch up into cat stretch. So as you arch up, what do your back muscles say? They'll be a bit, ooh, yeah, I've worked. I can tell I've worked, yeah, good. Just tuck your chin right in, arch your back up. Now let the hips and bum sit back. And stretch forward, drop the chin down, drop the head into the mat. Take that nice length and down the back of your body, everyone.
Right, gently up you come, please. And then let's turn it round.
We're going back onto our back, okay? Please come over. Get yourself a drink. I keep forgetting, we know it's hot out at the minute, isn't it? Keep getting your drink. I've got aircon on, so I keep forget you guys are not with me. Yeah, get your windows open. So come on down.
Right, so back to centre focus, yeah? Let's learn the moves. Then let's do another one of those special combos, yeah? So, hands at head first, let's do a crunch. So just a bog standard crunch, please. Lift up and down. So head, shoulders lift up. As we lift up, the body goes forwards, the ribs go towards the hips. Okay, lovely, you've got that. Simple move, I'm not going to spend too much more time on it yet. Just warming up those upper abs, ribs going forward towards hips. Nice and easy. Okay, right then, so next move then, relax your arms by your side. We'll reverse the crunch, yeah? Now, when we do a reverse crunch, I need to spend this little bit of time with you, just so you don't get it wrong, but yeah, you'll know what I mean. I can't think of a word. So heels in towards your bum, middle tight. So a common thing people do is launch themselves. And as they launch themselves, they're floundering a bit, but you see the legs are a bit unruly, yeah? So we need to control it from here. So we don't need to lift the bum high, and we want to bring our knees towards our chest. So you see the difference now. Don't say you can't, you cheeky, yes. You can, because there's a lot more control rather than me going, yeah, throwing yourself all over, okay? So tight and compact, legs don't move, knees towards chest, a little lift of the bum, roll up the spine, and then roll back down the spine with control. So some of you have already started, I'm starting you off now, so don't think you can finish early, okay? Let's go then. So really take your time to find the control. You'll know when you've got it because it doesn't take long for that middle to re-engage. So head and shoulders are down, heels are in, and we're lifting and control. Right, last one. Well done. You're looking good. You've got it. Now, take the legs up to the ceiling. You could cross the ankles if you prefer, or just keep them uncrossed. That's just personal preference. I don't mind. Now, another one. This is how not to do it. It's a straight leg lift, yeah? Another thing, again, people do is they're launching themselves. So what they're doing is, as they're launching themselves, they're going back, yeah? And you'll end up in a row, you'll end up getting your feet behind your head. So again, we're staying straight up to the ceiling, we're not going backwards. And we lift the bum a little bit again, roll up the spine, and roll back down it. Yes, it's just a straight up and down, not throwing your send backwards. Have you got that, yeah? So let's give that a practice now. Lift up and down. We're not lifting it high, we control it up and down. Up and down, straight to the ceiling, not like legs wrapped round back of your head. And stop. Keep the legs up, uncross them if you haven't crossed. Now, keeping the back push flat, keeping the middle tight, I'm going to get you to come into a scissor. One leg, then the other. Now, you don't have to go a few inches off the floor. You don't have to go low. You could cut it down a bit, so you're doing about halfway or 3/4. I don't want your back to arch, so keep your middle tight. And if you really need to, you could bend the knees and make it a toe tap. Okay? And stop. Well done. Okay. So you spent plenty of time getting to know the moves, knowing the yeses and the nos. So now we make a combination. And we do the 4x4 method, but sometimes it can be 4 times whatever I decide it to be. But you'll be doing 4 reps of each. 4 crunches, 4 reverse crunch, 4 straight leg lift, and 4 scissors. Yeah? So are we ready, everyone? Yes, yes, yes. Hands at heads, ready to crunch. Let's go. 4, 3, keep breathing out and in. 2, middle tight, back flat. Right, arms by your side, control the reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1, straight leg lift now. 4, 3, 2, 4 scissors. 1, 2, 3, feet down, 4 crunches. Nice work. See, first one is your best one. You're on it now, so everything's just going to get even better. Take your time. You don't have to go at the same pace as me. You could slow it down a bit if you need to. Remember, it's you controlling the move and not throwing yourself all over. That's next, scissors, yep. That's 2 sets in. Just 2 to go, or perhaps an extra one, I don't know yet. So hopefully by now, everyone's upper and lower abdominals are nice and warm. Okay, we're going to have to call it time on our last set, yeah? So, this will be our last one. When you're done, relax it down. Great job. Okay, well done. Sorry, we only managed the 4 then, didn't we? Anyhow, well done. Just give yourself a quick hug first and just relax off side to side. And I want you to lift your head as well. Tuck yourself right in. Give yourself a nice deep hug. Ooh. And then relax the floor. Uncross the legs and just have a little circle around. So put the hands at the kneecaps and take it in one direction and then take it in the other direction. Okay, lovely. Take your arms out wide. Bring the knees to the hips, straighten up, keep an L shape in your legs. Drop over to the right, everyone. All the way over. Ooh. Get the knees on top of each other if you can. Now you've gone to the right, so take your right hand off the floor and place it on top of your knees Press all that weight down and turn your head to look left. Just relax here and just let it all go. Open it back out, lift back up to centre please, and transfer to the other side. Knees on top, hand on top. Oh, turn that head look down, hold still. Put it back down, lift knees up to centre. And relax your feet to floor. Turn yourself on to your front. Just gently rock yourself over. Place those elbows on the shoulders and then set the shoulders away from you. The feet come together and take a little squeeze at the bum. Nice deep breaths in and out now. And just feel that gentle releasing towards your lower back. Now relax it down if you want and come up onto the hands or stay on elbows. Set shoulders away and push hips right down. Now feel that stretch in the front of your body. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Squeeze that bum, push those hips down. Oh. Now that feels nice, doesn't it? Yeah? That little ab section always just gives us that nice little bit of a tickle. Gently sit hips back up and back and drop down. Lengthen out that body. Arms as far in front as you can get them to go. Head is dropped down. Hips and bum are back. And stay there. I'm just going to turn around. So, take your right hand over to the right. And then take the left arm across and sit the hips. Stay in the child's pose, drop the head in between the arms and come into this diagonal stretch. So you can feel it up the side. Change sides. So you're really going for that diagonal stretch, yeah? Come on, get into it. And then just sit up onto knees for a second. Take arms behind you. Clasp the hands, squeeze the blades together. Lift the chest, take the arms away, squeeze the blades. Try and get the hands away from you if you can, yeah? And really pull back. Feel that little open across your chest. Feel that little release as you squeeze your blades. Now round up, hands together, drop chin, round that upper back up. So just while you're here, our next stretch will be the hurdler stretch. So bring the hands down and get your left leg and bring it forward, okay? Now you want to find an L shape in the leg. So the heel, the knee, the hip is in an L shape on that left leg at the front, yeah? Okay? Your back leg, you can keep it bent or straighten it off as much as your flexibility will let you, yeah? It's entirely up to you. So then you'll notice you're on a bit of a diagonal. Bring that back hip forward.
So you're square to the front now. Now I want you to lean forward and put all your body weight into this leg. Bring the hands in front of you and stay central. Bend the arms and just come down. Stay here once you feel a stretching towards your glute. Now just hold it. But it's really important that you've led with pushing the weight into the leg, because you're getting a little release into your hip as well and into your back, into the spine. Now bring the elbows in front of you if you want and come down on the floor further, drop the head, but don't drop off to the side. You've got to stay central for me. It's tempting to drop over to that left. Don't do that. Keep pushing the weight into that leg. Now sit yourself up. And I'm going to get you to grab, no, not changing yet. Grab your back leg, take a little quad stretch while you're here. So heel towards bum, pull it in nice and tight, just keep your body lifted, grab it. Yeah, a little bit same hand and leg. Now just squeeze your bum a bit, push from your hips so you can really just feel that ignition coming down. Alright, just relax it off now and change leg please. So right leg forward, left leg back. Okay, so heel, knee, hip. L shape in that leg, yes, yes, yes. Back leg, however you need to put it, yeah? Now bring the hip forward, everything is in line. Hands in front, okay? Now bend the arms and lower down in front. Now just come down as far as you can to find that initial stretch first. Don't go onto your elbows yet, I'm going to build it up. So find the stretch. Then come down to elbows if you can. One side will always get you a bit more than the other. And get that nice big stretch, yeah? Sit yourself up. Okay, now from here, come into just that quad stretch, heel to bum, knees together, and again just try and find that heel. Okay, bring yourself into centre now, just cross your legs. Just come into a relaxed cross leg, don't be too tight with the legs, yeah? Just be a little bit relaxed, okay? So lift up nice and proud, take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you need to lift up and then tip forward and bring your elbows in front of your shins, down to the floor. Or try and get as close to that as you can go. Tuck the head in and just feel that stretch coming up from your lower back and spine. Deep breaths in and out. Just relax here into the move. Gently sit up. And then just have a little roll through the wrist. And the other way. And then forward and back. And then if you can, just give yourself a little clap. Well done, great job this morning. That's gone really quick, hasn't it?